What's going on, everyone? Hey, my name's Mark. Today is day number 12 of doing something a little bit different. Yep, I'm in the parking lot. You know, I've been working all day, got to go get some dinner and all the things. But as you know, I've been talking to you about living life on autopilot. But I think it's also important to talk about how the things I use to get off of autopilot. You see, when I was in autopilot, I didn't think about tomorrow. I didn't think about a year. I didn't think about relationships. I didn't think about the job. I didn't think about how to even stinking start to get out of this. As I said last night, is that I knew what I did not want to do. I knew I didn't want to get back into that space in that direction, but I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to get forward or what forward was going to be. Yeah, I'm like in a legitimate parking lot. So I started taking the micro steps, and I didn't study, because I'm not going to use the big word. You know, I listened to a lot of videos. I listened to a lot of content. I started reading some books, and all the successful people, they had routines. They had gym memberships. They worked on their health. And so I started working on my health. I started creating a routine of the unknown. I didn't know. But I knew, again, it falls back to, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I didn't know where I was going. But I'm going to implement these habits, this discipline, to do things a little bit different. And I want to throw my mindset into a whirlwind, man. Let me tell you what, you have a lifestyle that is super smooth on autopilot. And then you go and throw in, I'm going to go to the gym in the mornings. I'm going to be nice to people. I'm going to enjoy having a great conversation with someone without going down a crappy road in the conversation, because that's all you're used to. You don't know any better. I didn't know any better. That people don't want to hang around me because it's in this stupid direction. I learned that here's what it boils down to. I learned if I give you value in the conversation, that you're going to appreciate me more and you're going to be around me more. So I did not add value to someone's life, or not just necessarily the life, the conversation. You know what? I couldn't talk about my experience with investments with $100 because I didn't know. I was in another planet. I was on another level. I didn't even know that stuff existed. I didn't know that I could talk about learn how to make your money work for you versus me give 8 and hit the gate and don't give a crap. Is it sinking in, guys? Or is it like starting to click? It's like I decided that I'm going to give someone some value in the conversation, so next time I talk to them, they're going to want to have a conversation with me because I'm giving them food. I'm giving them something good versus some crappy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so magical of how that happens when you give crappy stuff to someone in a conversation. And then you start giving them little tidbits of your life and your experience, and you have like legitimate conversations with them of how the dynamics change. I'm not smart enough to give you all the ins and outs of all that, but I am smart enough to tell you that when you start providing legitimate, real value with someone they're going to appreciate you and they're going to want to be around you. I am going to tell you that when you walk around with your shoulders back, your head high, and how you speak to people, and you make someone feel comfortable, and as a guy's perspective, not creepy or not weird or any of that crap, then you do the complete 360-degree opposite. I'm gonna say 180-degree opposite. Because you went in the completely different direction. So I just encourage you, if you're on this autopilot hamster wheel of life and habits and the lack of discipline, start bringing some doggone discipline to your life. And you stack that up with some doggone consistency, and let me tell you what, cuz, your life is going to change. You're going to be in levels that you can't even know, that you don't even know exist. You know how you don't know how they exist? Because you're not in that space. You have not leveled up to become the person you're meant to be. You're down here in the doggone ditches. You want to be on top of the mountain, but you don't know how to get on top of the doggone mountain because your mind ain't right. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that, my friend. Just live your life and be the person that you are meant to be. Be the person that God meant you to be. Be the person that's deep down inside you, you know you can do. I'm talking about this for myself because I never thought I could do this. I never thought about talking in the camera about autopilot, how to get out of autopilot. But these are the steps that I have taken over the past 6 years, I think. And I just want to encourage you to get out and be the person that you are meant to be, and that you know there's deep down inside of you that you can become that doggone person. And you're going to look back and you'll be like, wow, I never thought I was back here. I never thought when I was here, I could be here. So I just encourage you guys, start the process right now, today, this minute. You won't regret it, my friend. You will not regret it. All right, I'm done. Y'all have an awesome night. And it's good to talk to you, by golly. See y'all until tomorrow.